let's do a few test hands, because this is the list I took to locals over the past 2 weeks. The first time I took it, I got first place. The second time, I got top 4. And hopefully this weekend, I'd be able to replicate that success. Some of you had a few questions regarding the variance of the deck because it's such a high card count. And I feel like it's okay if it makes sense, if you implement the cards that have synergy with each other in the way I intend to play the deck as a whole. I want to ensure that I'm consistent going first. Just having the variance of versatility is something I really enjoy when implementing theory and ideas into a particular deck, because they might not do the same thing, but they kind of lead you to your objective. All right, so let's shuffle a bit, just randomize it as much as possible. I would power shuffle, but that'll take a bit too long, and I don't want to do a cutscene because it'll be like you just stacked your deck, and that's not real. Okay, let's just do a few shuffles and you're fine. Okay, let's go ahead and draw, because we draw Enchantress. That's nice. We draw Trail. That's amazing. Oh my goodness, are you kidding me? You drew the ant. Okay, we drew the walker as well. Okay, this is busted. This is insane. This is an insane hand. This is the immune speeder line, which is amazing. So you can go around it a few ways. There's many different ways. You can go summon this, special this, go into Herald, right? But it's a bit odd. So there's many ways you can do it. But I think I would just gear towards not really caring if this gets negated, because the main objective is resolving speeder. You know what I mean? So you can start off with this, right? Or you can go like activate this, discard this, right? So whether they ask it or not, it's completely up to them. Because either way, no matter what, you have speeder here regardless. You know what I mean? So that's the cool thing about this. But let's say they do that and you special this. Now this is still unknown, right? They have no clue what you have in your hand. So you can go banish this, but if you want to make sure this resolves as well, then you can do this as well. You can go activate overtake, reveal, special jets, because you're still going to want to do the SD line, Exile Synchro First Dragon, because you don't have a level 2 or tuner to revive when you do Synchro Summon it. So you can summon this, right? And then this can go, and you can make your Baron before anything, which is pretty cool. Summon Excel, and then Trail Effect triggers, giving you a token, right? Then you go ahead and use Excel's effect. You send Stardust, and you increase, right? That can either be your Disbatter, or it can be your Baron, okay? But let's just go Baron. So we put him up top, right? And then you go ahead and use Enchantress now. If they ash that, you just negate it. Which then would lead you to having this set up already, which is pretty nice, because you have speeder regardless, which is pretty cool. Because if you negate this, and like let's say they double hand trap you here, right? Let's say they go, you ash this and imperm you here. That's fine. You just go effect, right? Tributing the Baron, and then this can go into SD, right? And then if they already burned 2 hand traps, so if they have three or 4 more hand traps, fair enough, bro. But like you just have speeder there regardless. But let's just bring it back a little bit. That's just like a contingency that you have in place because you drew this and you sent this, you know. And that's the good thing about this deck. You can do niche things like that to make it harder for your opponent to anticipate your next move, right? So let's say it resolves. We just go ahead and search for right, which is pretty cool. Search your right. The only issue now is that we've summoned. So if we draw into Tengu, it's not. It's gonna be a bit redundant because we've already utilized our level 4, but that's okay. It's perfectly fine. So then you go ahead and activate, giving you a token, and you place Faithful. Grave. Okay, and then now you go Stardust. Stardust effects. So you can go chain 1, chain 2. I mean, they, you know, if they have hand traps, you can avoid it. It doesn't matter. You already got to your stuff, you know. Summon this. Search for. There you go back. Trigger this, of course. Yeah, so see what, like, that's the cool thing about Walker. It's we play Yazi. It's not contributing only to the combo. It allows you to deviate and like have access to spot removal before you initiate your actual speeder, which is pretty cool. So we really like about that. Really like that about this package. Okay, so you add a hand, and then you can do a few things here as well, because you can still search the Legal Knight or Griffin. I typically go for the Griffin because after the fact, going second, if like they have Floodgate or something, you just like bounce it, which is pretty cool. But I guess it'll vary from matchup to matchup. You just search. You could even search for another Enchantress and special Enchantress here. Go Herald, you know. And then, like if you're trying to play around a bunch of like interactions, then you can just, you know what I mean? Like going second, your place will be vastly different as well, because you have this option. You have, you know, you can go Yazi. You know what I mean? You can force it with that as well. So many cool things you can do. But let's just add a Griffin, because that's what mainly everyone is going with. There's been a few people that implemented both, which is I'm a fan of both, because it just gives faithful versatility and it's just so cool. Discard, equipped it, right? And then you can special this if you want now, because you do have room. And then you can save its effect for the following turn, or you know, so it'll vary. But yeah, since you can do the immune speeder line here, you can tribute this, you know what I mean? But let's just say they don't have it. Okay. Then you go effect. Summon 2 here. So you can summon a Jet. You can summon an Assault or your last Stardust. So depending on how you feel you want to navigate this, you summon the one you feel, okay, I need this one. Because you already have Omega set up, because you already have trail access. TG is a bit obscure at the moment, because we have to find a way to get to a level 4 to make another 5, which would then be considering Yazi, popping Yazi, something to Mermer, but you don't have enough room. So that's where it can be a bit troublesome, because you might get fixated on wanting to summon TG because you want to draw cards. In some cases, you kind of have to, because it's post game 1 and you're like, okay, I need to draw into my side deck, and that's where you need TG. So we can try to do the obscure line to it, but I'm not too sure how it'll end up, because this is just freestyle territory. There's no set line, because we did something really weird there. Yeah, but that's the whole point of the deck. It's so fun in that regard. So in this case, I think we go for this guy and this guy. I think this should be fine. We'll keep Stardust in the deck, and then we'll manage here. Let's see what we can do, because we could do Yazi line, but that would mean that this would have to serve a different purpose, because this would then eventually have to turn into an Omega to make room, because then this can be into a Yazi, right? So let's see where that goes. Let's see where that will take us. Okay, so we'll do this. And go Omega. It's ripped now, so then we can revive that later with this spatter, which is pretty cool. And now we can go into Yazi. I'm a big fan of this. I know a lot of you just don't like it, but it just adds so much. Go in second. Then effect, pop this. Effect of Yazi. Right, so see, now we have 3 zones available. We have no cards in hand though, so it's gonna be a bit weird trying to discard for the jets. But I guess we can, actually, we might be able to do something here, because we can still use his effect and get the draw off Stardust. So we go ahead and use his effect 3 times. We kind of need to, because we need to make TG. So you go 1, 2, 3. I'm not sure if I'm gonna just do this all in one take and not do any cutscenes, because I don't want to, like, you know, fabricate something. Yeah, because I'm not. So then you go TG here. Or do you guys trust me? You guys trust me that I won't cheat and stack my deck? Okay, and then now you have Jet and Graveyard still. You've already burned Excel, so you can't take that route. Usually that's what happens most of the time when you have access to a level 1 token with Stardust. But we still have this. This can revive something. But we have no cards in hand. No cards in hand. So we have to find a way to replenish that. So we do have formula, but we have no cards. We can go for a 6, so we can change the level of the Stardust monsters. Let's try to do that. So we'll tribute for Stardust, and then we trigger Trail. Okay. And then we could make OG start to get a card. But how about we do this? We go activate. No, that's not gonna work. Not at the levels I need. Oh, you know what I could have done? Yeah, I know what I can do. I'll search off him. Yeah. Sometimes you get fixated on things and you forget some things. Like, it's just, yeah, I'm just thinking way ahead. I'm not thinking in the present. Yeah, this is the card we can use to discard. Yeah, this is our discard outlet, which is cool. Okay. Well, in this case, we don't even have to trigger Trail. We can trigger Trail later. Yeah, we can trigger Trail later with this effect. Watch. So we can go pitch for Jet. Right. And then we can go effect of this. Summon OG Stardust. So we're gonna get 1 draw here, right? Oh no, but then this will miss timing, right? Wait, will it miss timing? No, it'd be 1 effect, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it'd be all 1 effect. So summon, yeah, it'll be all 1 effect. So this will get banished. Cool. So they're gonna draw 1 for Stardust, 1 for Formula, and 1 for Formula's effect, right? And then on resolution, you're gonna be able to trigger this as well. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's how it works. If I'm incorrect, this whole video is gonna be stuffed. Oh my god. So then you go summon this, right? And then you draw 3. So draw 1, 2, 3. Okay, nice. So we can summon that from our hand, which is pretty cool. And then what we can do here is now we can go into 6 here. And this will get banished. And we already used Trail's token effect, so we can't use it. So chain 1, chain 2, draw 2 more cards. Tactics, if they hand trapped us, pretty cool. Just rip their hands, nice. And then now we can special assault here. Special assault here. And then Synchron for the spatter. Right. Draw 1. Pretty cool. Oh, which you right here. Just for follow up. And then we have access to the spatter effect, reviving something. Which would then leave us with the option of making a herald. No, we can't make a herald. I mean, we can make a crystal wing, I guess. We can make a crystal wing. But this is what you kind of sacrifice when you take the draw route. You make it really awkward for yourself because you prioritize the draws, right? Because you sequence your way to that to then set up the formula to then get to him, and you're basically prioritizing the draws that you possibly could draw from the board you could have had, you know. So, but that will happen. That will happen most of the time. But it seems like it'll be sufficient most of the time. Let's see. We can reborn this, but that does nothing for me. I can. Oh, you know what we could have done? We could have done something different. Oh no, I don't think it matters. I mean, we can go make a crystal wing there. This could have revived if I use the effect to reborn this one, but then I wouldn't have room to summon the other guy. So I think this is all it is, right? Yeah, because then I just reduce this guy with this, and then we just make crystal wing. And then we just rip for 2, maybe? Like this, rip another one. So yeah, if you rip 2 cards, you have 3 interactions. You drew this. This is the choice I've made though, playing board breakers over hand traps. So like if you play hand traps instead of this, you would have drawn hand traps as well. But it'll vary depending on how they interact with you, because that will happen. You're not gonna go unhindered the majority of the time. You're just gonna be like, okay, well, no hand traps, please. But sometimes you kind of want them to hand trap you because that means you rip 3. Like that's the cool thing about it. It just seems unfair sometimes. Like you know that you don't really care that they ash you. You don't care if they Vader you or they bestow you. You don't mind that. It just turns this on and you have this set up anyways. So you're gonna loop them for 2 cards. So they start off with 3 cards. It's insane. All right, let's do one more, because that was a bit insightful, I hope. And unless you guys don't mind this video being way too long, like an hour long, that'd be way too long. But that's usually what I do. I usually just sit at my desk, just do constant test hands, just based off theory of, oh, what does this do? What can that accomplish? And that's basically what happens when you play a combo deck like this. And it's like high sequence, and it'll vary, of course, because you're still in a vacuum. It's all theoretical until you take it to an actual tournament and you're like, oh, okay, this is new, I didn't expect this. And then something you thought might have been bad or underwhelming might be half decent, you know? Oh my goodness. Okay, so I'm gonna try not to do a cutscene just to ensure the legitimacy of me randomizing my deck. Okay, because I drew the ant. That was unfortunate. I better not draw the horse this time. If I draw the horse this time, I'm just turning this video off. Okay, so called by souls, tactics, jet, and right. Okay, this hand's busted. No, this hand's insane. I mean, I could play it out, but you guys are well aware of what this can do. Like, this is just, so you know, we want to draw like weirder hands, like like weird hands. So we'll put this one back, right? We'll just draw the next fight. Let's see what the next fight is. Better not be that damn horse. Okay, so we got Assault, Griffin. Okay, that's not bad. Okay, Lightning Storm. All right. Okay, this is okay. And we use Souls. Okay, see, these are the hands that are weird because this is what you want to see, the variance of the deck. What can it do, right? Because you can draw 2 here, which is pretty cool. You can go into draw 1. You can go into draw 2 with Formula Synchron because that happens a lot. It was happening quite a few times. I would go discard 1, draw 1, do this, summon jet, Formula Synchron. It was pretty funny. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that. We'll do that. We'll go Effective Souls, Send Illusion. But yeah, if you want to see the combo guide, the combo videos regarding that hand before, you can go check those out. It'll basically take you step by step of what you can do and the potential plays you could do. But you know, I just want to showcase the variance of the deck in its awkwardness. So you reveal, right? So you have to chain this because otherwise you won't get a chance to summon it unless, you know what I mean. And you want to be able to potentially synchro something with this card. So then now. You can just go. You can either just go discard 2, or just discard 1. You know, but I think we don't want to draw the jet, so let's go ahead and overtake now, right? So we reveal the jet, right? So we can special. Because oh my god, they were together. We don't want to draw the jet. All right, we don't want to draw the jet. That's not what you want. You want to draw something relevant to this hand because the whole point is trying to get to the adventure stuff. But in the previous hand we got adventure, but like sometimes you're gonna be faced with hands like this and you'll have to sequence your way to potentially getting to the adventure stuff, because once again this right here might be a hand trap, you know what I mean? So it won't be that bad, but going second, the amount of times I drew this versus Labyrinth was pretty epic. I was like, yeah, bro. I just thought it was like my 6th card. I was like, damn, this is so cool. Like, this is why I put it in there, just for that specific reason. Okay, so now we're gonna try to draw here. All right, so this is gone now. So we're gonna draw 1 off Souls, right? Okay, that's cool. I like this. I like this. All right, so we need to draw. Did we draw 1 more? Yeah, we do. We draw 1 more. Let's go. Oh, actually, what if we go? Huh. Oh, I got an idea. Oh, we can do this. Oh, I got it. It just came to me. So we go form the Synchron, right? Put this down here. Don't draw the ant. Oh, it's amazing. That's so good. Okay, so now we go tuning. Tuning will get us Stardust. So we have access to Jet. We have access to Salt. All right, we don't want to add those anymore. Bro, if Emil Enchanters here, how epic will it be? It'll be insane. Look at this. I'm not looking, okay? I'm looking away. You can't see my face, but I'm looking away. All right. I mean, you guys can see it. Did I stack it? I hope not. Okay, that broke. That's fine. Okay. So I figured something out. Because what I can do now, I can go discard, special this, and we have the Yazi line, bro. The ant, where are you? And we haven't summoned yet, so that's pretty cool. So if we draw into Tengus, we're gonna use that to snowball our way to the top and finish off our sequence, because that's 3 non-tuners, which is pretty cool. All right. Oh crap, what was that? That was a walker, bro. Okay, so this is engraved. You still have this in, yeah, that's cool. So then you go Baron here. Where's Baron? Anyway. And then you can either use the Assault or you can use the Formula. If you're anticipating a setup of a potential satellite play, then you leave him. but you can revive it with Assault anyway, with Excel anyway. So let's just get rid of this. So we go this into Yazi, and then you're gonna be able to get to TG and then draw more cards, which is insane. So effect pop this, effect of Yazi, the horse. Yeah, it's just nice. I like this. Relaxes a lot, actually. Yeah, it's just no, it's just so cool. But yeah, stuff like this, you're gonna be faced with. You're gonna come across these awkward hands, and you know, something might seem like trash, but then that trash can turn into treasure, which is insane. So use the effects, use it like this. Yeah, I think I might just to maintain the legitimacy, to ensure that you guys know that I didn't stack my deck. I would just do it all in one go. It's gonna be a long video though, but like, you know, it is what it is, bro. Okay, so now we go into TG here. Okay, TG. What we can do is we have Stardust access, but then we burn our trail, because then all the way we triggered the trail would be with Stardust effects. Excel Synchro Dragon. I'm not sure if I want to do that, but then I'm not sure if I want to use this effect in hand to special later. I think we just no, I'll pitch. No, actually, what am I talking about? We already used formula. That's gonna happen. You're gonna forget that you're gonna be mindful of things you. This is what I mean. You think ahead and you forget about the present, and that happens quite often. So you gotta make sure you always check your grave, ensure that you have what you have. Because that's cost me a few games where I'm like, oh, yeah, bro. Yeah, this I already used this. Okay. If there's a way to do something like that, let's see. We can. I guess do we just go for the thing then? Do we just go tribute special? Search. I mean, I guess let's draw. We have a settled play anyways, right? We have a settled play anyways. And then we go effect. You search illumination. Here we go, bro. Okay, so now you have access to this. And keep in mind, you haven't summoned yet. So what can we do here? What can we do? I mean, we can just synchro this off, I guess. But I'm not sure how helpful that will be. So what I can do is, oh, I know what I can do. I can go. Yeah, okay. It's not gonna be as impressive, but it's something you can do. So we go this. Effect, draw a card. Oh yes, bro. Okay, that changes things. That changes things a lot. Okay. Yeah. Okay, that changes things a lot. Like a lot. Cause then now I can go speeder. Yeah. So we do this. So the last Stardust. The Stardust is already burnt anyways. But we can still summon Jets and Assault from the deck, which is pretty cool. But keep in mind, you can do this any version you want. You know, this is just me freestyling. Okay, there's no. You know, I'm pretty sure you'll see other routes that you can possibly do, but this is just me like just okay. Let's see what we can do. Okay, so I didn't summon already, right? I didn't summon, right? You just went special. Yeah, I didn't summon. Nice. So summon this. So this is a level 1 now, okay? Be mindful, it's level 1, Ascend a Stardust. So then this can be speeder. So chain 1, chain 2, chain 3. So you summon your guys. 1, 2, and then your Tengu comes out. And then you're gonna draw a card off TG. And you haven't activated any normal summonable effects. So you can still have access to Ride, which is pretty cool. Alright, so you draw off TG, so this is still revealed. Draw. Oh yes! Bro, let's go! Okay, we activate this. Activate this right now. And then what we can do now is we can go this into a 6. Drawing 2 more cards. Only issue is that you might draw Tengu here, which is going to be quite obnoxious. But let's hope we don't. So we'll go chain 1, chain 2, chain 3, chain 3, chain 4. Because we want to get the Draco back out of the deck first. Okay, so we'll get the Draco back so we won't draw it. Get Draco back out. Okay, and then we draw. Oh, there it is, bro. And then Tengu summons itself. And then we draw off TG. Okay, so I'm trying to see where I can take this. It's really obscure now. And we draw TG, of course. Nice. Did we already draw? Did we use Walker already? We did. Okay, that's fine. Okay, then now we have access to this and we have access to Griffins. That's gonna be another interaction, or it can be a legal night as well. So what we can do is we can Illumination send a trail because we don't have room to summon trail. But we need this to level module him because otherwise we're clogged here. We need to make it. We need to increase his level by 1, so it can be a 7, so we can Synchron 8 here. Oh crap! No, I hate when it happens, bro. I hate when the sleeves get caught like that. Okay. So now we can tribute this, banish this, and then we go into this. Go into, oh, you know what I can do? You know what I can, oh, you know what I can do? I know what I can do. This is epic. We can do that. No, we already popped Yazi, never mind. I was thinking we can go to this guy, pop him, and then float our guys out. Yeah, but I already popped Yazi. False alarm, false alarm. So instead of him, we'll go Stardust. Yeah, we'll go Stardust here. Stardust into what? Stardust into what? So what does that actually get me? Because I still have access to Jet. I can still pitch for Jet. I can still trigger this. My Excel's gone. I can't sync or summon him again if I recycle it. Oh wait, Griffin's already used as well, so it has to be a legal night. Yeah, it has to be a legal night search. I guess. I guess it's just this, I'm pretty sure. So chain 1, chain 2, revive. I could revive formula. In all fairness. Formula. Yeah, let's do that. So we draw 1. Foolish. Oh yes. Okay, activate this. Destrudo, bro. I think I just searched now. I think I don't want to draw into a legal night. So I'll draw and I'll discard the second walker that I don't need. So I have to find a way to make room for 2 more monsters, because then I won't be able to, yeah, I have room for the token, I have the room for legal night. And then I'll discard this to the graveyard. And then we can go tribute this, right? Tribute this for start. Get 2 more draws here. So this will go into this, go for the spatter. Right, so I draw 2 cards off this. And yeah, draw 1. If they hand traps you, oh my god, call white, nice. And then now, what we can do as well is we go Destrudo effects, target him. It'll make him. No, actually. No, is it? Yeah, it is. Oh, it has to be him. No, but then I won't be able to make a crystal wing. That's a bit odd, actually. It's a bit, that is a bit odd. Because then I should have made Omega with him. But there's no way to do that. There was no way. That's fine. I'll target him, make him with 3. And then this will make him a Crystal Wing, right? Just go back to the bottom of the deck. Like this. Make Crystal here. And then we draw the card. Because then this can reborn this to make the Omega Rip. You know what I mean? So, yeah, we'll do that. Then we draw a card. Oh, no, Fateful. Okay, it's fair enough. Then we go Effects. Reborn this. And then this will make Omega. And then draw a card. And then that's the last Tengu, right? Yeah, it's the last Tengu. Okay, so we draw. Okay, another Walker, that's fine. And then you rip. Activate this. Give you a token. And then you keep a Legal Knight in your hand, right? You don't want to reveal it yet. Because, I mean, he has it already, but like, you know, you just keep it in hand. There's no reason to have it on field yet. And then you just pass with this. That head was weird though, right? Those draws were epic. So I don't think I'm gonna do cutscenes so you can see that I didn't stack my deck. You know, but like that's basically those obscure variants cards that you might have in your opening hand. Like, oh well, you know, sometimes you do require to draw off that one Soul's draw, one off of the formula. But yeah, I'll leave it there. That was two pretty cool test hands. And if I go any longer, it's gonna be way longer. This one's already what 17 minutes for this one. So yeah, hopefully you guys stuck around. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Hopefully you found it entertaining. And if you want me to do more of these, just based off just a different extract, because this is the extract that I've just been using, and of course you can change it any way you want. But if you want to see more of this type of stuff, I used to do this a lot in the past, but I've just been caught up with streaming. I've just been having a blast streaming, and it just, yeah. But if you guys want to keep seeing this type of videos, just let me know. Give a like. And yeah, hopefully you enjoy the video. Like, subscribe if you haven't, and thanks for watching.